Will AI replace your job? For generations, technological revolutions have transformed the way people work. From the steam engine to the personal computer, each breakthrough created new opportunities while making some jobs obsolete. In the 1990s, many people worried that computers would eliminate millions of jobs. But something unexpected happened. While some roles disappeared, entirely new industries emerged. Software development, digital marketing, e-commerce, and countless other careers were born from technological change. Today, a new wave of innovation is raising similar questions. Artificial intelligence is advancing at an unprecedented pace. AI systems can now write reports, analyze data, create images, generate videos, answer customer questions, and even perform tasks that once required skilled professionals. As these capabilities continue to improve, many workers are asking the same question: will AI replace my job? The answer is not as simple as many headlines suggest. Some jobs are already being transformed by artificial intelligence. Certain repetitive tasks can now be automated faster and more efficiently than ever before. Businesses around the world are adopting AI tools to reduce costs, improve productivity, and streamline operations. However, history shows that technological revolutions rarely eliminate work entirely. Instead, they reshape the labor market, changing which skills are valuable and creating new opportunities for those who adapt. What makes this technological shift different is the speed at which it is happening. Previous innovations often took decades to spread throughout society. Artificial intelligence is evolving in a matter of months. New AI models are released regularly, becoming more capable and more accessible with each generation. Tasks that seemed impossible for machines only a few years ago can now be completed in seconds. AI can summarize documents, write code, translate languages, create marketing content, and assist with complex decision-making. This rapid progress has led to growing concerns among workers across many industries. People are wondering whether their skills will remain valuable in a world where intelligent machines can perform an increasing number of tasks. The fear is understandable. Throughout history, automation has changed the nature of work. But understanding what is happening today requires looking beyond the headlines and examining which jobs are actually being affected. To understand where the future may be heading, we first need to look at the professions that are already feeling the impact of artificial intelligence. The impact of artificial intelligence is no longer a future prediction. It is already happening across the world. Businesses are using AI to automate routine tasks that once required human employees. Customer service departments are deploying AI chatbots to answer common questions. Administrative teams are using automation tools to schedule meetings, organize information, and process documents. In many cases, these systems can operate 24 hours a day, without breaks, without vacations, and without fatigue. For businesses, the appeal is obvious: lower costs, higher efficiency, and faster results. Data entry is one example of a role that has become increasingly vulnerable. Tasks involving repetitive information processing can often be completed faster and more accurately by software systems. Basic content creation is also changing. AI tools can now generate reports, product descriptions, social media posts, and marketing materials in a matter of seconds. Human oversight remains important, but the amount of manual work required has decreased significantly. Call centers are another area experiencing transformation. Many customer inquiries can now be handled by AI-powered assistants before a human representative ever becomes involved. and this trend is expanding into more industries every year. However, it is important to understand something. AI does not usually replace entire professions overnight. More often, it replaces specific tasks within a job. A graphic designer may use AI to generate ideas. A programmer may use AI to assist with coding. A marketer may use AI to analyze customer data. The job itself remains, but the way the work is performed begins to change. This distinction is important, because when people hear that AI is replacing jobs, they often imagine entire professions disappearing instantly. The reality is usually more gradual. Tasks are automated first, workflows change, and eventually, the skills required for a role begin to evolve. The professions most vulnerable to AI tend to share several characteristics. They often involve repetitive processes, predictable workflows, and tasks that can be defined by clear rules. Routine administrative work, basic bookkeeping, simple data analysis, and repetitive office functions are among the areas facing the greatest disruption. Even some highly skilled professions are beginning to feel pressure. Legal research, financial analysis, and certain types of consulting work can now be supported by increasingly sophisticated AI systems. The capabilities of these tools continue to improve year after year, and in some cases, month after month. Yet despite these developments, there are still important limits to what artificial intelligence can do. And those limitations help explain why many careers may remain far more resilient than people expect. While artificial intelligence is powerful, it is not a perfect substitute for human capability. Many jobs require qualities that remain difficult for machines to replicate: creativity, emotional intelligence, leadership, ethical judgment, and complex interpersonal communication. These are areas where humans continue to maintain significant advantages. Consider the role of a teacher. A teacher does far more than deliver information. They motivate students, build relationships, recognize emotional needs, and adapt their approach to different individuals. Artificial intelligence can provide information, but human connection remains difficult to automate. The same is true in healthcare. Doctors do more than diagnose illnesses. They communicate difficult decisions, provide reassurance, and earn the trust of their patients. In moments of uncertainty, people often seek empathy, not just information. Leadership presents another challenge for artificial intelligence. Successful leaders guide teams through change, resolve conflicts, make difficult decisions, and inspire people toward shared goals. These responsibilities involve judgment, experience, and an understanding of human behavior, qualities that cannot easily be reduced to algorithms. Skilled trades also remain relatively resilient. Electricians, plumbers, construction professionals, and many technical specialists often work in unpredictable environments. Every project is different. Every situation presents unique challenges, and practical problem-solving remains essential. These types of roles require flexibility that machines still struggle to match. This does not mean that artificial intelligence will have no impact on these professions. It almost certainly will. But in many cases, AI is more likely to become a powerful tool, rather than a complete replacement. Throughout history, those who adapted to technological change often benefited the most. The same principle may apply during the AI revolution. Learning how to use AI tools can become a valuable skill. Understanding automation, data analysis, and emerging technologies may help workers remain competitive in a rapidly changing job market. At the same time, developing uniquely human abilities may become even more important. Communication, creativity, critical thinking, leadership, and emotional intelligence. These skills may become increasingly valuable as automation expands. The future of work will likely belong to those who can combine human strengths with technological capabilities. So, will AI replace your job? For some roles, artificial intelligence will automate certain tasks. For others, it may dramatically change how work is performed. And for many professions, AI may become a powerful assistant rather than a replacement. The future is unlikely to be a simple story of humans versus machines. Instead, it may be a story of collaboration. Those who understand this shift, adapt to new tools, and continue learning will be better positioned to succeed in the years ahead. The AI revolution is already underway. The question is not whether change is coming. The question is whether we are prepared for it.